Julio Jones is definitely just my unanimous number one wide receiver in the NFL. It's not even close. Um, just Julio just does so much that Michael Thomas just cannot do. Just cannot do. Michael Thomas is only really known for slants. Michael Thomas really only runs drag routes. He has way less yards than him, but more touchdowns. The only knock on Julio is that he doesn't score enough TDs and he doesn't get in the end zone enough. But that's not really his fault. What's more, the thing that he can control more is his route running and how many yards he can get. Because whether or not he gets in the end zone is up to maybe like the scheme. Because Julio is just like the Falcons' kind of go-to guy, and if he doesn't perform on a daily and night in and night out basis, I don't really think the Falcons get the amount of wins that they've produced in the past years, because Julio really is the most valuable asset for the Falcons, just hands down. It's not even going to be close. The way he does route running, his amount of yards per season. I mean, every year he pretty much puts up 1,000 yards. He's a 1,000-yard receiver, almost 2,000 yards in the past few years. But that's not really the focus. The focus that people really think that Michael Thomas is better than Julio is just because last year he only had 6 TDs, and then the year before that he only had 8, and then the year before that he only had 3. So I mean, if you compare that to Michael Thomas gets in the end zone a lot more. So if you really take that into account, I really think that Julio is a great factor for the Falcons. And the fact that people really think that he is not the best receiver in the league blows my mind, because yeah, man. Even his rating on Pro Football Focus and Pro Football Reference is higher than what Michael Thomas's is, because his route tree is just like it's so much more expanded than what Michael Thomas can run. Like Michael Thomas, I compare him to almost like a DK, but only runs slants instead. Just how DK goes. DK runs a lot of just go routes and stuff, because he doesn't really know how to cut and stuff like that. Well, Michael, he only runs really slant and drag routes, and that's why he has all those targets. I mean, Julio does not get the amount of targets that a guy like Michael Thomas gets, and that's really sad, but you can't really blame the guy. I mean, he has Matt Ryan as a quarterback. I mean, Matt Ryan's all good and all, but he's not Drew Brees. I would like to see Michael Thomas without Drew Brees. I'm just saying, I know he put up pretty good numbers with Teddy, but still, a full season without Drew Brees. Yeah, imagine that. Also, the Falcons don't have Kyle Shanahan anymore, so let's really see what Dan Quinn does with an aging Julio Jones at the top of his game. He's in his prime, so I'm really interested to see what he's going to do, because Julio is probably one of the best wide receiver talents I've seen since maybe Randy Moss or Chad Ochocinco. And the straight up fact that people really think that he's not going to be able to be touched on that type of level is insane. Yeah, man. Julio, just without a doubt, is definitely the guy for me. And honestly, my record prediction for the Falcons, I have them coming in third, and with about maybe at most 8 to 9 wins. Just because simply they have the Bucks and Saints in their division. I don't really know how they're going to put up a lot of wins with those type of guys in their division, but I think they're going to be good, because they showed me last season that when they fix their defense, they're a really good team, like a really good football team. So I'm really interested to see what they're going to do and how they're going to operate, especially with Calvin Ridley being the wide receiver 2, and they just drafted AJ Terrell. So I'm really interested to see how AJ Terrell is going to fit into their scheme, and just how Julio is going to progress this season, whether he's going to get worse or um, or he's going to get even better and really prove why he's better than Michael Thomas. I honestly don't know why Michael Thomas is. To me, Michael Thomas is kind of overhyped because he should not be regarded as the best receiver in the NFL by no means. I mean, it's straight up recency bias. Just like people don't put Adam Thielen as their top 5, top 10 wide receiver. Like, literally, did you not see what this guy has done so far? But yeah, Julio, way more talented than Michael Thomas, runs better routes, has a bigger route tree, can run pretty much every route in the book. To me, he's the best wide receiver in the game and has been the best wide receiver in the game for the longest, ever since, let's see, what other good wide receivers have there been? Yeah, I mean, Chad Johnson was pretty good, Andre Johnson, guys like that, but Julio on a different level. Definitely on a different level. But yeah, man, what do you guys think? Julio is just honestly the best. I want to know what you guys think because if it was up to me, Julio would definitely be the unanimous best wide receiver in NFL. Not even close. No one comes close to them. Maybe D Hop, but I mean, come on. Not even D Hop can do exactly what Julio can do, especially on his stat level, because Julio definitely has the stats to break it up. Just not is literally not even gonna be close to me. D Hop's still probably the unanimous second. Michael Thomas is probably third or fourth, and then Adam Thielen is definitely in there for sure. Just definitely in there. Not even close. But yeah, let me know. It's Jack.